Another topic I wanted to get into was Grand Theft Auto and what I think is the best game. But before we get to that, we'll say where I started with that game was originally I was on PlayStation, like PS2, and I used to play this game called Driver. And loved it. And there was a Grand Theft Auto games too, like 1 and 2, but I saw them and I didn't like that top view, and so I kind of ignored those games. And then one day, my one friend, he comes up and he says, "Oh, you got to try this Grand Theft Auto game." And I'm like, "I've seen that. It's that top view. It sucks." He's like, "Oh no, it's not like that anymore. It's like Driver." I'm like, "Oh, it's like Driver." So I was intrigued, so I started looking it up, and this was Grand Theft Auto 3 at the time. So I saw that, and I ended up getting that game and loved it. It was like so good compared to like what I'd been playing before. It was actually better than Driver. So I was very pleasantly surprised with that game. I didn't like that if you fell in the water, you died instantly, and there was airplanes you could sort of fly, but they didn't have any wings, which made no sense to me. Like, I don't know what the design choice for that was, but I always thought that was weird. So anyway, that game I played for a while, and then when Vice City came out, I like got that day one. I was right in there getting that game. Loved it. Loved the whole 80s vibe of it too, and you still died in the water though, which was kind of disappointing. But now you had helicopters you could fly, and there were some planes that actually worked. So I thought that was great. I still play that one today. I got the definitive edition that I play. I still have the original one too, but I find the definitive one drives a bit better, so I play that one. And then when San Andreas came out, I was like blown away because it was like a whole state. It was like huge. All these cities you could go to. You could fly literally every plane in the game, and they had a jetpack now that you could get. And now when you go in the water, you don't die. You can actually go swimming, and there was a whole bunch more things to discover there. And then we found the hot coffee mod, and well, not really a mod. It was like a Game Shark code at the time because I had it on PlayStation 2. And honestly, it's kind of an overrated feature. It was like a joke thing where you see some sex, you play like a minigame, and it's like, yeah, okay. Once you do it like a couple of times, like, okay, the novelty wore off now. I don't care anymore. You go back to playing the game. So I guess it created controversy though, which made the game more popular. And then after that, when there was Grand Theft Auto 4, I think, or else it was Vice City Stories. It might have been that, or Liberty City Stories. That's what it was. I played those a little later though. I ended up getting a PSP at some point, and that was after I think GTA 4 came out, which I also liked that game a lot. The driving was kind of hard in that one because it was a little bit too realistic, and when you're trying to drive a very realistic driving game with a fucking controller and not a wheel, it can be a challenge. So okay, let's go. I always make sure they see me before I go. But maybe you had like BMXs you could ride in San Andreas or something. Like for me, I think San Andreas is probably my favorite. Even more than GTA 5, which I'm going to get to. I also like GTA 5. I think that's maybe my second or third favorite. The only problem I have with GTA 5 is like I think the driving is good. I think the map's kind of cool. But the map I think was better in San Andreas. There was more to do in it. Like it seemed like there was more little towns and things, and there was like the whole casino area, and just like lots more to do. It felt like in San Andreas, which is odd because GTA 5 is supposed to be the new big game, right? And GTA 5 just seemed like a lot of it was just doing heists. And it's like, okay, that's fun for a little bit, but does every mission have to be a fucking heist? Like it's still fun for sure. There's fun to be had. There's some mods you can get that are pretty great. Because I've gone PC now, so. PlayStation 4 was the last console I owned, and I didn't even keep it. PlayStation 3 was the last time I was truly any kind of a real console gamer. Because by the time I had a PS4, I just got it for the hell of it, because it was like I'd already kind of been a PC gamer at that point, but I thought, oh, let me get a PS4 too, and then I ended up never playing it. I just always play on PC, because I find even with PC, especially if there's a game that comes out for like PC and PlayStation, it'll always be better on PC because you got mods and all this other stuff. Whereas like the consoles, you just don't have that stuff. So it's just, I always gravitate to PC. But anyway, back to GTA. When 5 came out, I was really excited to get that one for PC. And I hadn't had a PS4 yet. So I had to wait for the PC. And then I got that, and it was fun. My biggest problem, though, with it, it's not even the game. It's the fact you got to play as 3 different people. Which, for me, that takes me out of the experience. Like, with San Andreas, for example, like, I could identify with CJ. He's my character. I'm him. That's who I am for the game. I can get behind that. So you feel invested in that character. You feel invested in the story because you feel like the story is what you... In 5, it takes me out of the story. I feel like I'm just playing 3 random people. And there's not much of a stake in there. And so I really think that's something they should stop doing. Like, I think you should just pick a character and then that's who you are for the game, you know? None of this switching around where you got to play as this guy and that guy. I don't like that. Like, I hope when GTA 6 comes out, if they have multiple characters to play as, you could just play as one and play their story. And then maybe you play somebody else with a different point of view or different story, maybe different missions. Like in GTA 4, it was kind of awesome when they had that like Lost Boys or Motorcycle Club or whatever the fuck they were called. Like that was a fun one. The Battle of Gay Tony, that was a fun. Like had a lot of fun with that one. So I tend to like all the other games more than 5, like, because 5 just takes you out of the story. But I do like some of the driving and some of the things you can do in 5. But like right now, I don't even have 5 installed. I have San Andreas and Vice City installed, definitive editions. And those are what I'll play.